Hello and welcome to Starzia Travel. So I'm just on the bus now from Katowice. It picked up at stand 8. As it turns out, some of the tickets that are booked for the bus, or at very least from Katowice, are actually standing tickets, which is one of the ones that I got, but thankfully a lovely gentleman had a spare seat next to him, so he's offered me that, so that's good. I don't need to fall over the place en route. Really looking forward to day 2 here at Energylandia. Did Legendia yesterday, that was fantastic. Also check out the vlog from that one. This one, I don't know if I'm going to go full review on everything, because I did probably about half of the roller coasters the other day, so I've still got quite a few to get. Hopefully everything will be operating fine. Hopefully it won't get too cold, because I'm in costume today. I don't have my coat, because that's back in Krakow, because I stayed in Katowice last night, because it was easier because I could book the bus from here, and then that way I didn't have to go back after Legendia. I stayed actually in a 4-star hotel as opposed to a hostel, which is very nice. There will be a review coming on the channel for that as well. So the way I did that one was I collected some Expedia points for a little while, and like £15 worth of points. And this particular hotel, the Radisson Park Inn, it was like the points were worth double, so instead of it being 36 quid, I paid 6 quid. So that's certainly alright, can't complain about that one. We go to Energylandia. Okay, just waiting for them to open up this area. It's a lot busier than it was yesterday. You can see all around. Should be an interesting first ride today. It's super misty. So I've been running I've been riding Starzia for like the last hour and a half. So I had like 3 or 4 goes on it.
Hello!
Hello! So what do you think to Starzia then?
The best hybrid, yeah, in the world, maybe in Europe. Better than Wi-Fi.
Not in my opinion, but we'll see. I haven't had a night ride on this yet, so maybe that could change.
I must take this my thing.
Oh, okay. See ya. Nice to meet you. So that was the nice, friendly Polish man that I met. Sat next to him. He's the one who offered me the seat on the coach earlier on, and I've sort of seen him a few times around and chatting to him. Really nice guy. Now, where the hell Dan has gone, I don't know. And I specifically waited for him, so I think he's just like wanted to do a bit of a runner around, although he said he would prefer to stick with a group, so I don't know, maybe he's waiting at the end, maybe he's not. Either way, there's 2 more coasters in this area, one of which I did yesterday, the other which I didn't, so I'm going to do the one I didn't do, definitely. If the American guy's still here, then we'll do the other one as well. Second ride, sort of, because we've done a bunch on Starzia of the day. Draken, this is another one I can cross off my list because I didn't get this done yesterday. I stood watching it for a little while, but I felt like, So, Thursday, you know what I mean, viewers. You get the idea. Because yesterday I was riding that bad boy all day. So, let's get this done. It's time to ride. The Draken coaster, tiny little thing, 2 runs round on that. It's okay, nothing special, but a cred's a cred. So the park is much busier than it was yesterday, so we're now in line for the RMF Dragon coaster. Today it's 30 minutes, yesterday it was walk-on. We waited about 20 minutes for Formula, and eventually probably like 15 to 20 minutes for Starzia at one point, because they was loading another train on and taking their sweet last time about it. But at least there's 2 trains running on that now, so it's better than nothing. Hopefully this will go quicker than it looks like it's going to go, but pretty much like the thing said 30 minutes, and they've got like lines on the floor that mark out how long you're meant to be waiting, and it did say 30 minutes, so at least the line markings seem accurate if the board is accurate. Hopefully after this we'll go over, do Hyperion, and then I want to do a few other credits that I haven't done the other day, so if it means split it up off on my own, then I will do, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's the American guy's first time on everything as well, so let's see if he wants to join me. We've run into the French group again a few times. There was like filled 2 or 3 trains worth on Formula, so they're a good fun bunch. Hopefully we'll see them again later. We've already seen them twice. Twice today because I saw them at Starzia as well. There was loads of like smog and in the air earlier, so I think that's given me the cough. Because my friend Joey and his friend Tom said that they had a few problems with coughing and stuff like that when I saw them here a few days ago, so I don't know, maybe that's what's going on with my throat as well. So next up for me is the boomerang coaster here at Energylandia. I've probably been waiting about 10, maybe 15 minutes, not too bad really. The last one we waited like half an hour for, so I've split up from the American guy now. Don't know where the French lot are, so just sort of wandering around on my own, trying to get all the rides that I didn't manage to get on Thursday. Cred number 11 has a 10-minute wait, although there is a few people leaving the queue, so I'm really hoping that it hasn't gone down or something. Haven't heard any announcements in the area. This is a really nice little queue line actually. It's cute. Oh god, there's more people coming out of the queue. Maybe they just got fed up with a walk around it. Or thought, oh, I don't want to wait for a little kiddie coaster, maybe. It's only 10 minutes. I walked the wrong way initially over by Hyperion, so it definitely isn't a long wait. The queue was not very far. So it shouldn't be a long wait at all. know, that's actually not a bad little coaster. It's pretty good for what it is. I mean, you actually get a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of positive G's, which you don't get that particularly often on a little kiddie coaster, so it's alright. It's not like the worst kiddie coaster I've done, not by a country mile. It's not the best either, but it was alright, and the feeling around it is really nice actually. Quite a nice little family ride. Have a nice little balloon ride, very small one. Queue line says 20 minutes, but looking at the line I think it looks more like 10, so I'm going to give it a go. You know, that is actually really fast for a little, like, wacky worm coaster. It's just weird. You know, I think that's the best wacky worm I've done. I've not done many. I don't like seek out wacky worms. I'm not like some people that literally go any credit that they can get, anywhere they can get, but I do look for what credits are available while I am happening to be in a park anyway. It says 0 minutes, which judging by the queues today I very much doubt, but we shall see. Fortunately I can't really show you a queue line because I have to put my phone away, but it is quite cool. The hacky loops, only 2 more credits I think there is to get. Not 1,000% certain, but I'm going to go find out. Sort of going via looking around shops and stuff like that along the way. There is meant to be a show on now, but I'm probably nowhere near that theatre. I wouldn't know how to find it, so I'm not even going to attempt. If I come across it, then I'm going to go see it, but I very much doubt I'm going to randomly come across it, to be honest. So I'm just walking around sort of the more child's area of the park and on a credit hunt, and also I'm going to do that again, speed, because it's a really good roller coaster and I haven't done it today. Both credits. That one's around there. This one's right here. Yay, I'm gonna knock out all of the credits. I'm not going on that. I heard my friend had like a 4-minute cycle. That's not a good plan. I might go on that though. Maybe. This is going to be a quick one to get out of the way. So one of my friends told me beware of the circus coaster, that he was on it for 20 minutes. I believe that. Just did 8 times on it. Basically just kept going until someone joined the queue. So, now it's time for my final credit here at Energylandia. Like, circus coaster, I mean, what can I say? Like, it's a tiny little thing. It goes faster than most of the tiny, stupid little ones like that, but it's still a stupid little coaster, really, isn't it? Like, the lap bar wasn't even locking, like, at all. It was fully down, it just didn't lock, so it's just like, just keep your arms in it. I'm like, cool, and then it went that fast that I felt like I was going to fly out at a point. It's certainly interesting. I thought I was in the bloody queue line, apparently not. Oh. Finding queue lines in this place is not necessarily easy. It's as bad as you over for it. Like, look, I'm still not in a queue. Because there's the exit. Oh, guys like high-fiving the kids when they come out. That's so cute. There's a few like nice little things like that here and there. Okay, that's the queue line.
Te nowe to w tym roku, no, najgorsze. No byli tam moi właśnie, to jest najgorsze. Furorę to zrobiło na niestety.
No what?
Okay, not gonna lie, speed in this light is absolutely beautiful. So I'm kind of between getting some food now because I'm quite hungry, or seeing if I can make it for Starzia on the front in this light. But whether I'm going to be able to do it in time, I don't know. I've got no idea what the queue times are like down that end of the park. It's obviously going to take me a little while to get there. I don't know if it's worth just skipping it and going and having a nice meal at like one of the restaurants in the park, like a proper restaurant, rather than like quick service thing. I don't know if I can get there in time. I'm starting to head that way, and then I'm gonna, when I get close, decide what I'm gonna do. Look up what the good restaurants are in the park, stuff like that. I do want to see some shows as well. I heard something about a zombie show, but I don't know where or when, because obviously all the announcements are all in Polish and they don't do things announced in English at all. So, yeah, I don't know. At this point I'm just trying to like make my way over to Starzia, and hopefully I might catch a show. I don't even know where the theatres are properly. I like this song that they keep singing. Weirdly, I've not heard that Energylandia song like at all. The light is falling. I don't know if I'm gonna manage this. I'ma try. Starzia's apparently 30 minutes, but I'ma try. Ugh. Not gonna lie, it looks like a lot of people have had the same idea as me. So just a little bit of information about locker system here at Energylandia. So you get a wristband for 5 zloty, you pay on card or with cash. Cash, it's got to be coins, and basically you scan your wristband at the different scanners, and then it gives you a number and it opens up that locker, and when you get off the other side then you can access it from there. Almost every rider's got this, not like all of the little ones, but all of the big rides have it. And Hyperion, it's a bit different. It's not sort of at the exit, it's just in this building just as you go into the entrance of it, so that one is a little bit different. What I did is I've bought 2, so I've actually got one on this wrist as well. And by buying 2 lockers, it meant that the bag that I had bought with me that was quite big and I didn't lug around all day, I didn't have to, but then I still had the one that was transferable all around the park. Yeah, so I've done a night ride on the back row now, so now I'm waiting for the front row. The queue was about 25 minutes when I joined it. I'm now on the steps just past the lockers, so it's not that far from here, but I'm going to be waiting for the front row, so I expect probably an extra 20 minutes or so on top. I've kept my phone on me this time. Every other time I put it in the lockers, but there is a place to put small loose items at the side, so I'm just going to do that with my phone. So I certainly do rank this highly. At the moment I'm not too sure exactly where though it is. it's a tough call because it's a very, very good ride, but it's a lot more intense than most rides that I like. But saying that, Let Coaster went to number 2 the other day, so is he going to overtake Let? I'm not too sure. Let was brilliant and the views were awesome, so now that I'm doing this front at night, hopefully it will change or settle my mind for me. So I don't think it's going to beat Wildfire at this stage, because I think it's about as warmed up as it's going to get, but I haven't ridden it at the front, and I do prefer Wildfire very slightly at the front compared to the back, just because the views are absolutely immense. I mean, there's not as much good views here, but it's still good view coaster. It's just not quite as good as Wildfire's views. But it is a bit of a beast of a coaster. I mean, it's more intense definitely than Wildfire, but not by like a massive amount. It's not like Untamed level, thank Christ, because Untamed is just too much. Although I do think Untamed will probably grow on me when I do it. I've got loads of people clapping now as they're coming into the station. Now it's like properly warmed up. Oh my god, my face looks awful in the light. Oh god, I look greasy and horrible. It's a long day on park, isn't it? Like 12 hours. So, plus it's like smog and horrible shit in the air. And like literally, as you're going up on Starzia, you can see like layers of this like pollution and smog, which is not great. So I was ill the first day that I got, not the first day I got here, but like the second day that I was here. So the first day at Energylandia. So I don't know if the smog thing had played a part in that. I know some friends of mine definitely thought it did for them. They had like bad throat, one of them lost their voice, they had headaches, etc. And I had that all the first like full day I was here, as opposed to in the evening. So yeah, it's just something to consider if you've got bad lungs. If you're asthmatic, please make sure that you're bringing your inhalers with you. I mean, I've not actually had to use my inhaler, to be honest. I'm a little bit surprised about that, considering how it's been. I have had a fair bit of a cough, though, here and there, but I seem to be pretty much over that now. So just something to bear in mind. But Starzia is fantastic. I was pretty much standing up at the back. I mean, they do staple you. They like massively staple you. I sat as far forward as I could, and then he like pushed me back. So I'm also hoping that on the front row I won't get pushed back quite as much, because then there'll be a different op that's doing it from there. So here's hoping. Now time for the long wait. So when you go upstairs on Starzia, here's how you do the queues. So on this, it's basically, if you go to this one that I'm in now, that's the front row. The second one is in theory for single riders, but there's not many actual single riders go down it. And then the last two are just for any other row. So when it comes up in a minute, you'll see they've got a counter thing at the top, and it says how many can go through. So a lot of the time I have just sort of been seeing one on things, particularly on Hyperion earlier on today, and then just going and saying one, just so people get the idea that I'm on my own, and then hopefully let me through, which I have mostly, but not every time. See the counts going down as people are going through the barriers. So in theory, if I was in one of them, and they would have went, then I could have just rushed forward there, but sometimes a number will pop up at the top if there's any that for some reason don't have everyone there. Maybe people queuing for certain rows, which they don't usually let you do. It counts down, and then it's me next on the front after my French friends. We're in the front. Oh, it's such a beautiful coaster. Oh, it's so beautiful. I better stop this because I need to go put this at the side. And my last little look at it. And I gotta go, and I don't want to go.
Tabaluga.
What a closing show, eh?
Piątka!